Hey everyone, welcome to Runways in Rome. I'm Tori, and on today's episode, we're going to be going to Kingman, Arizona in the Vashon Ranger R7, November 372 Victor Romeo. We're going to get a quick burger. It's about 185 miles from Casa Grande, and projected flight time's probably about 2 hours in the Ranger. So I hope you enjoy this video. Let's go. We just drove through a bug storm. My window is coated.
Even though I live far away from the airport, about 35 minutes, I don't mind the drive on the early mornings. Watching the sun come up and driving through these mountains is actually quite a nice experience. It's pretty relaxing. Get my mind right as I'm thinking about my upcoming flight.
Just got out to the hangar and was looking at the plane, and unfortunately looks like my tire is flat, so I was just about to give up flying, and one of the owners of a different hangar was able to provide me with a compressor. I left my pump at home today, so let's see if we can get some air in this tire. That's looking much better.
Stanfield traffic, Oxford 4057 will be flying over Stanfield. Proceed to turn at 3500 for from the side of the Casa Grande.
Casa Grande traffic 46 Echo Kilo 5 South. Be crossing midfield for left downwind 05 full stop Casa Grande.
Casa Grande, very easy 9 Big Echo, 2 to the north. Turning right downwind 05, left downwind 05.
Flight plan updated.
Top stack is 4,500, 5,000 is open, Stanfield traffic.
Stanfield traffic, Cherokee 1942 Zulu, just departed runway 5, and we'll be taking 5,000 in approximately 5 minutes, Stanfield. 1,500 is open, Stanfield.
Casa Grande traffic, very easy 9 Big Echo, midfield, left downwind 05.
Hey everybody, finally getting off to Kingman. Running a little bit late since I had the flat tire, and then had to set up my stuff. Also ran into a couple people at the airport that I was able to talk to, so that was great. Haven't been out here in a little bit.
Casa Grande traffic, very easy 9 Big Echo, turning left face 05, Casa Grande.
They're having a breakfast fly-in out here today in Casa Grande, which I totally forgot about. But I think I'm still gonna go fly to Kingman and look at getting some breakfast there. A little bit hot today. I think it's gonna be 104. Right now it looks like it's about 83 degrees outside.
And looks like I'm following Echo Kilo on a downwind.
Lots of traffic in the pattern. I think everybody's coming in for this. Everybody's coming in for this breakfast. We'll keep an eye out here while we do our run up.
Your inbound approach altitude is open, Stanfield. Stanfield traffic, Air 770, taking approach altitude 45 open, Stanfield traffic.
Stanfield traffic, November 1942 Zulu is taking 4,500, 5,000 is open, Stanfield.
46 Echo Kilo left face 05 full stop Casa Grande.
All right, gonna do my run up here.
Casa Grande traffic,
All right.
4057, short final, runway 5, touch and go, Casa Grande.
Engine run-up checklist is complete.
Number traffic, Air 778, procedure turn inbound.
Like we got somebody coming here on final. While we wait for them. Get my outside camera turned on, I guess, in case somebody wants to see the takeoff from the outside. And we got another guy coming in behind that one, so we gotta wait just a little bit longer.
Central traffic, November 19422 is established over the VOR at 4,500 Stanfield.
Casa Grande traffic, Oxford 4057, upwind runway 5, make a right crosswind departure to the south, Casa. Casa Grande traffic, Ranger 372, Victor Romeo, departing runway 5, Casa Grande. Tampa traffic, Air 778, VOR inbound approach altitudes are open, Tampa traffic.
Stanfield traffic, November 1942 Zulu is taking approach altitude 4,500 open, Stanfield.
Stanfield traffic, Answer 4658, taking 4,500, we're top, 5,000 open, Stanfield.
All right, we'll go mixture rich.
Stanfield traffic, November 1942 Zulu, proceed return inbound Stanfield.
All right, slowly easing the power, feet off the brakes. Keep it down the center line. Airspeed's alive, looking for 45. There's 45. Pitch for 65 knots here. And I'm gonna lean a little bit. Get rid of our fuel gallons per hour warning. All right, we got someone turning crosswind in front of us in the pattern.
Casa traffic 2752, left downwind run at 05, Casa touch and go. Casa Grande traffic, Air 779, 4 mile finder, runway 5 for the option, Casa.
Stanfield traffic, November 1942 Zulu, VOR inbound, approach altitudes are open, Stanfield.
All right, we'll go ahead and turn crosswind.
4658, we're taking approach altitude to 4,500, we are still the top. Stanfield.
Traffic Ranger 372 Victor Romeo is left crosswind. We're going to be departing the pattern to the west. Casa Grande.
Casa Grande traffic, Air 778, 2 mile finder, runway 5 for the option, Casa.
Casa Grande traffic, November 1942 Zulu is on a 4 mile final, runway 5. We'll be overflying at 2,000 and breaking off to the left for left traffic, runway 5. Casa Grande.
Casa Grande traffic, Air 778, ground for Blue Smith. Stanfield traffic, Air 98, miles to the north, requesting back. Yeah, that's coming in broken. Top stack is approach altitude. This is Oxford 4658. We'll have a procedure turn inbound. Stanfield traffic. Roger, thank you. Air 98 is going to be taking 5,500 for holds only. Stanfield. Tampa traffic, this is Air 778 on the mist. We'll be taking 4,500 in approximately 5 minutes. We're top of 5,000 up in Stanfield. And Stanfield traffic, Air 98, we're actually going to take 6,500 for holds only. 6,500 holds only, Air 98, Stanfield.
We got some traffic above us about, I think that's 2,000 feet.
Altitude.
We'll just get up to 4,500 here to start.
Casa Grande traffic, November 1942 Zulu is overflying runway 5 at 2,000 feet and breaking off to the left, left traffic, runway 5. Casa Grande.
Autopilot.
All right, we got our autopilot on. We are heading towards our first waypoint, which is the north test track. And I want to start climbing, or we are going to be getting too hot.
Casa on traffic. Guy on the upwind, are you in the pattern, staying in the pattern?
I guess we are climbing. We're climbing about 300 feet a minute at 85 knots to try to keep the get a little bit more air into the engine right now, just so I can monitor. We're at 215 degrees on the oil temp.
Autopilot, disconnect.
Let's see if we can get up a little bit higher, quicker.
Approaching altitude.
Gonna add some mixture.
Casa Grande traffic 194 is at 2,000 feet on a low downwind circling runway 5. Left traffic, Casa Grande. Casa Grande traffic, Centurion 850. We're just going to widen out, make a wide left downwind runway 5. Following the traffic, just turning downwind. Casa Grande traffic, I'm at 4658 and Archer on a 4-mile final runway 5 over the Maricopa Highway and bound on the Vino approach. Our intention, we're going to go mist, and we'll divert to offset to the south, but for now we're finding bound. Casa Grande. Alpha 750 to left base runway 05 Casa.
Leaving altitude.
Phoenix approach, this is 061 Charlie Delta, 4 miles south of Chandler at 2,700 climbing VFR request.
Cirrus 25 Charlie Delta, Phoenix approaching, 61 Charlie Delta, give me just a second.
No problem, thank you.
November 25895, radar contact 7 miles south of Chandler, say current altitude.
Gain 3,800, what do you show us, 895?
November 895, yep, that's what I showed you, just needed to verify it, thanks.
Alright, thanks, 895.
Tyson 51 Phoenix departure, good morning, radar contact, climb maintain 7,000, Phoenix altimeter 29903. Tyson 51, thanks, contact departure 119.2, good day. At Tyson 51, contact departure 119.2. Number 641 Charlie Delta, traffic 1 o'clock, 3 miles northeast, northwestbound, 5,000.
Well, I'm still keeping an eye on my oil temp. We're at 219.
Autopilot mode.
Try to get up to 9,000 here. It's at 8,500. Looks like still at 61 degrees outside. I prefer to be in
Charlie Romeo, ident for me.
Prefer to be in the 50s to try to keep these oil temps cool.
Charlie Romeo, thank you. It's actually going to be approach 120.7. Give them a try. 20.7.
All right, we're at 8,800 and outside air temperature still 61.
Just a second.
But our oil temp is dropping. We're at 212, so that's good.
So 3784, reduce speed to 210, connect approach on 120.4. Thanks for the help today. Southwest 3126, connect approach 120.4. Good day.
All right, so maybe we'll get flight following here. Looks like Phoenix approach is 124.1 in this sector.
American 521 Phoenix Road, so welcome, expect runway 25 left. Avoid 3363, reduce speed to 210.
Phoenix approach, Ranger 372, Victor Romeo, VFR request.
Ranger 372, Victor Romeo, I-10.
Phoenix approach 372, Victor Romeo's identity.
Ranger 372, Victor Romeo, Phoenix approach, go ahead with your request.
Yeah, I'm about probably 9.3 miles west of Bishop, 9,000 feet, type VR7, it's a light support. and I'd like to request VFR flight following to Kingman.
November 372 Victor Romeo, squad 0714.
0714 for 2 Victor Romeo.
Number 372 Victor Romeo, your radar contact 28 miles southwest of the Phoenix VOR, the Phoenix altimeter 2993, say altitude.
372 Victor Romeo is at 9,000.
Number 372 Victor Romeo, roger.
Okay, we're on with Phoenix approach for a little bit. We'll be heading towards the Buckeye VOR here in just a little bit. And it looks like one of my memory cards.
1447 Phoenix Road, welcome, expect runway 26.
Looks like one of my memory cards filled up on my front-facing camera, so I may have limited views today.
Delta 2078, connect approach 120.4.
Approaching waypoint.
3224 Phoenix Road, welcome, expect runway 26. Delta 1447, connect approach 120.4. Delta 2447, connect approach 120.4.
Oh, forgot to put my noise canceling on. Oh, that's much better. Alright, looks like we got about an hour and 20 minutes still to Kingman. Nothing too exciting over here. We're passing, getting kind of close to Buckeye Airport. And the Palo Verde, a nuclear power plant that I flew over previously. So I may just pause the camera here to save some battery and pick you up when we get over to the mountains and kind of get over near Salome area. I think it's Salome that we're going through. Alright, picking you guys up about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes later. Got transferred to a different sector of Albuquerque Center, and not much else to report. We'll be coming up on the Grande MOA in just a little bit. I don't think it's hot, but we'll see what they say. While I got you up here,
5 Juliet Charlie, was it?
I was going to mention, since I have the other maps from Seattle Avionics plugged in here, if you have that subscription and you want to get the different map layer, you can get the sectional by going to map layers here, hit the sectional button, and now it's showing the sectional chart instead of the regular layer that's in there. So this could be useful if you want to fly without your iPad and see the sectional charts on there. And you just go back to menu, map layers, put it back to topology, and it'll go away. And if you want it to show up on the right screen, you have to have it plugged into the right USB port. So it's good to copy that to both sides. Let's see, what else is new? Outside temp is 60 degrees. We're at 9,000, leveled off, and our oil temps are at 196. And we have about an hour to go still. So I'll pick you guys back up in a little bit. All right, we're a little bit further now, probably another 15 minutes. We're just passing Eagle Roost Air Park, which I'll show you a picture here of. That's a little private air community, houses and some hangars. And then we also just found out that because we're below 10,000 feet, this next sector, we're actually in the Grande MOA right now, that there's no radar coverage below 10,000 feet. So we're squawking VFR now, but I'm still listening here to Albuquerque Center. And we got a nice tailwind.
Center, Judge Simpson 1, requesting 410.
I've got the request.
About 18 knot tailwind, so we're doing about 114 over the ground right now, knots. And yeah, we got about 45 minutes left. Did not end up going through the pass, the mountain pass. So don't have that to show you this video.
That's at 771.
We have one more MOA after this. It's the Baghdad MOA. That is also not active today. So that's good. We're just going to fly right through to Kingman. About 86 more miles. All right, I'll pick back up with you guys a little bit. All right, everybody. Picked you back up about another 20 minutes later. Just moving this camera from the back onto a stick real quick so you can actually see my face. But yeah, we're about 60 miles out, about 33 minutes or so remaining. And outside air temperature is 56.
Alpha, good morning, United 2113, follow 360.
And I'm at about 4.5 gallons an hour, cruising at 9,000 feet. And what else is around here? If you look behind me, you might be able to see a little bit of a lake over there. Let me see if I can get that into the frame. Hard for me to tell what I'm filming, but yeah, there's a nice little lake over there. I'm just entering the Gladden MOA, or not the Gladden, sorry, the Baghdad MOA. So I will pick up with you guys in just a little bit. All right, back with you guys. It's about 22 miles, or let's see, it's about 40 miles to Kingman right now. Got about 22 minutes left. And it's calm wind runway according to the ADSB weather, which is runway 21. So we'll be landing on runway 21. I've bugged our altitude for the pattern altitude, which is about 4250. I've got that set at 4,300. And start doing descent here in a little bit. Ground speed is 111 knots right now. Our fuel flow again is 4.7 gallons an hour. We're at about 2550 RPM, cruising at 9,000 feet still. As far as scenery goes, we're over freeway, Interstate 93. In case anything happens, that might be a good opportunity to land on that highway. A lot of mountainous terrain near us right now. So that could be our best option. All right, I'll check back with you in just a little bit. Hey everybody, back with you here. About 12 minutes out, about 22 nautical miles here to go. I just switched to autopilot to heading mode as we descend to make sure we stay clear of this mountain on the left-hand side. And I have about a 400 foot per minute rate of descent right now. And I can see that that's going to put us right about pattern altitude. I need to make that 500 for a minute. And it's a left traffic into runway 21. It has actually been really calm today. It's been really nice out. Only seen 2 planes out here. Haven't been able to hear the ATIS yet, but according to ADSB, it's still fairly calm. Now it's showing 6 knot winds from 010. Okay, now it's getting bumpy, of course. Getting next to the mountain. Well, we may want to switch to runway 3.
Autopilot, disconnect.
Automated weather observation 1611 Zulu. Wind 020 at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 27 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius. Altimeter 3012. Remarks. Density altitude 5,400. Kingman Airport. Automated weather
Kingman traffic, Ranger 372 Victor Romeo is about 13 miles to the southeast, inbound for landing, runway 3, Kingman.
Kingman traffic for 3, how far are you out, and are you straight in?
I am not straight in. I will be doing a midfield and then probably a left downwind. I'm about 12 miles to the southeast.
We're about 15 northeast, so we'll try to look for you, and then we'll follow you on.
Okay, I'm a light support, so I'm doing about 100 knots or so right now.
We're doing about 170, so we may overtake you.
Sounds good to Victor Roman.
Hurricane traffic, Diamond Star 677 Alpha Mike is 8 miles northwest of the airfield. We're heading towards Mesquite, Perkins.
Perkins Air traffic, Trump-Plate traffic to climbing over the field through 5,000 to 9,000. Kingman traffic to 528 Hotel is 10 miles to the northwest, inbound, landing.
Mesquite traffic, Diamond Star 677 Alpha Mike is at 7,500 feet, 15 miles southwest of the airfield. We're inbound for full stop, Mesquite.
Kingman, Comanche 0 Golf Charlie, about 10 miles to the west, gonna do a 45 for runway, probably actually gonna enter a left base for runway 03, Kingman.
Kingman traffic, Ranger 372 Victor Romeo is 7.2 miles to the southeast. Going to overfly midfield at 4,700 and then a right teardrop for left downwind runway 3 Kingman.
And Kingman is here. Fate Hotel Echo is about 7 miles to the northwest. We'll do runway 3 over flight field.
Approaching
for section, we'll enter a left traffic pattern for runway 20 for a full stop landing.
Kingman traffic, Ranger 372 Victor Romeo is over the field at 5,300. Looks like there's traffic opposing me, maybe November 528 Hotel Echo, if you see me.
Just looking right now for you. We're just about 4 miles just to the northwest. And we're at 5,600.
Okay, I'm going to do a right teardrop, so if you guys want to come in front of me, you're going to land runway 3?
Approaching altitude.
Affirmative.
Okay, so I'll do a right teardrop. I'll be going out, and then I'll drop down to pattern altitude so you guys can come under me.
Okay, we were holding our altitude for you, but we'll start descending now to pattern altitude.
Thanks, 2 Victor Roman.
And Comanche 0 Golf, Kingman Comanche 0 Golf Charlie's about 4 miles west of the 03. I'll let this overfly the field and enter the pattern at 5,500.
Okay, and the Cirrus 8 Hotel Echo is just about over the field. We're at 5.5, and we're going to be entering right traffic for 3.
I'm at 552, just on basically a final here. I don't see you yet.
Isn't runway 3 left traffic, or am I wrong to ignore it?
Usually it's right traffic that's just away from the city.
Approaching waypoint.
I think I am on the wrong
waypoint.
side.
And 8 Hotel Echo is turning into a right downwind for runway 3, Kingman.
All right. Well,
Kingman, it's Comanche 0 Golf Charlie. I'm right over the 03 numbers at 5,500. You see me?
Oh, we're looking. And 8 Hotel Echo, we're now in the right downwind for runway 3, Kingman. Just abeam the runway.
Comanche 0 Golf Charlie, we got you inside Kingman. We're going to just extend our downwind of 03 and then we'll enter the pattern again.
Excellent, thank you.
and this is Ranger 372 Victor Romeo. I'll go behind Golf Charlie.
Approaching altitude.
And Cirrus 8 Hotel goes in a right base, runway 3, Kingman.
Well, sounds like I made a mistake there. Thought it was a left downwind for runway 3. Apparently it's a right downwind. So I'm kind of just waiting for a couple people in front of me as I slowly get down to...
and 8 Hotel Echo Cirrus, turning final, runway 3, Kingman.
Kingman Comanche 0 Golf Charlie, turning left cross on runway 03, Kingman. Kingman Comanche 0 Golf Charlie, turning left down on runway 03, Kingman.
Perkins A traffic 0.5, but you Scott Amy at this time. Use caution, do not overfly the field for the next 10 to 15 minutes, Perkins.
Kingman Ranger, whereabouts are you?
You guys, I think apparently I'm a little bit confused. I'm trying to come behind Golf Charlie, but that's where I was before when I thought I was going to make a left traffic for runway 3, and it sounded like I was on the wrong side.
But I'm wrong too. I'm about to beam the 2-1 numbers on a left downwind for runway 03.
Okay, well, you know what? I think I'll just do a left. Well, I'll just come behind you and going to do a left downwind.
Approaching altitude.
Cirrus 8 Hotel goes clear on the runway at Kingman.
Ski traffic, jump plane 30 Bravo.
Do not overfly the airfield 13000 and below ski traffic.
Oh, I guess I'm not the only one that's confused. I don't know. I'll have to double check. I could have swore it said left traffic.
Kingman Comanche 0 Golf Charlie, turning left base runway 03, Kingman.
Yeah, so I went to the other side, and then that guy that I was following ended up coming back to the original side I was on.
Kingman 0 Golf Charlie's turning final runway 03, Kingman.
All right, so we gotta get down to 4200. Give me Traffic Ranger 372 Victor Romeo is left downwind
Approaching
runway 3.
altitude.
I thought we'd take a quick departure from the landing. I pulled up flight radar 24 here to show you what's going on. So I'm the red plane. The yellow plane coming in was the plane that announced it was going to be turning right base for runway 3, while I'm out starting to do my right teardrop to make a left downwind for runway 3. Now after I heard the right base, I asked them, are they sure that it's right base? I thought it was left traffic, and they gave an answer. So then I started going across to the other side of the airport so that I could be making a right downwind for runway 3. And then there's another plane that was in front of me that's not actually showing up here on the ADS-B radar. So he asked where I was. I had a little bit of confusion. I said, I thought I came over to the other side because I thought it was right base because the other guy mentioned his right base. And so this guy who's not shown was doing a left downwind. So I decided to follow him and go back and do a left downwind. And then I did find out later that the correct traffic pattern is left downwind for runway 3. So I'm glad in this case that everybody was communicating and everybody got down on the ground safe.
Alright, we got our carpet not needed. Mixture, put in a little bit richer. Cabin is secure. We finally got to pattern altitude, so that's good. Alright. About 77 degrees right here.
And Kingman, Command 20 Charlie is clear of 203 at Delta.
Kingman Traffic Ranger 372 Victor Romeo, turning left base, runway 3, full stop, Kingman. Alright, put in 20 degrees of flaps. Looking for about 70 knots here on base.
Leaving altitude.
Kingman Traffic Ranger 372 Victor Romeo, turning final, runway 3, full stop, Kingman. Getting my last 20 degrees of flaps. We're at 40 degrees flaps here. Looking for 60 knots here on final. Kingman Traffic Ranger 372 Victor Romeo is clear at Delta 3, taxiing to the restaurant via Delta.
Hey everybody, we made it on the ground in Kingman. If you've never seen the Kingman Airport before, the restaurants over here, they have a little bit of a museum in there. I can show you some of that when I get inside. And they also park a lot of planes here. You can see if we look down here, there's just a lot of planes that have been parked here. This is common in Arizona because it's so dry. Companies will park their planes here when they're not in use. Have the self-serve gas over there. You can also just see rows and rows and rows of them lined up over here. This is runway 2, 1, and 3, which we just landed on. But yeah, across the field you can see there's just plane after plane after plane lined up. So pretty nice flight today. It was not too bumpy. Getting kind of hungry, so yeah, we'll go in here to the restaurant, check that out. I went with the pancakes and sausage with scrambled eggs, so we'll see how that is. Just take some pictures of the inside here. Looks like there's a lot of memorabilia related to women pilots in the Air Force. So I got a lot of pictures of that I can show you. Okay, here's the pancakes. And the eggs and sausage. Man, that sausage is really good. Wow, that sausage is so good. All right, so I just wrapped up breakfast / lunch, and I gotta say that was an excellent meal. $7.99. I couldn't eat all of it. Yeah, $7.99, and then $3.50 for iced tea. So about $12.13. Sausage was excellent. I may have already said that, but yeah, really good. Definitely order that again. So come on down and try the restaurant here at Kingman. I don't even actually know what the name of it is. I'll have to double check my menu and see what it says. Pretty cool helicopter they got here. All right, I'm walking out to the Boneyard to check out some of these planes. I see some United Express, some Delta. Yeah, that Oh, it's got the engine cowling off. All right, that's a little bit about the boneyard. Now I got about 5-minute walk back to the plane, and then got to decide if we need gas or not to make it back to Casa Grande.
I think I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you for watching the video and checking out Kingman and the Kingman Airport Cafe, and we'll see you in the next one.